everybody, this is turn 56 from iKonik, and today I'm bringing you a bass breakdown of a common bass that we saw in our most recent war, which is War 89. And this is, I'm not sure what the name of this bass is. If anyone knows what it is, feel free to tell me. I'm not familiar with it. Pardon me while I just do this real quick. But what we did here, we had Master of Doom attack this one. That's my second account, my Town Hall 8 account. And I did a Holo attack, Hogs and Loons. Not an attack that is often very practical at Town Hall 8 because of the low-level balloons that you have. You've got those level 5 balloons, and they are half of what the level 6 balloons are. But it definitely can be done. So what we've got here is pretty standard traps for all of these. Where's my color wheel? Excuse me while I fumble around a little bit with these. This was a cleanup attack, so I knew where some of the traps were. I knew we had air bombs here and here. I knew that we had the air mines here, which as a result completely eliminates these from big bomb threats because of the way those were arranged. I knew there were no possible big bombs there, but that was relatively obvious anyways, just because of this layout. You know that the big bomb threat's going to be here and here, and as it turned out, there were Teslas here, here, and then there was one right over in this corner here, which leaves these spots for the big bombs. I'm not sure exactly where they fit in over here. I think there's maybe some little mini bombs in there as well. But that was pretty much it for the main traps. As far as springboards, I've seen this base before where there's 3 here and 3 here, so I definitely wanted to try to path around those with my hogs if I could, but this time it actually had these gaps up here too, which seemed like pretty obvious spring traps, so I wasn't sure. As it turns out, I think there was just one each right in the middle here, and then there must have been the other 4 up here, which I managed to avoid. So at this point what I did was I dropped loons coming in this direction to take out those 2 towers, and then more coming over here to take out these guys, and I ended up getting that Tesla as well. I dropped 4 each over here, and then I dropped 3 on that guy for the cannon because I knew it wouldn't be firing back. The Tesla was there, but it was going to take a while to get in range of that Tesla. That's a heavy investment. 15 balloons when you only have 20 troop space. That's 75 troop space was a very heavy investment that left me with 24 hogs, and then CC witches for the CC kill. But I think it was worth it because it completely eliminated all big bomb possibilities from my raid. All I had to do was try to avoid spring traps with my hogs. So it was definitely worth the investment. Once those towers go down and the cannon and this Tesla over here, I did a 2-finger drop on my hogs. I brought in 12 from each side here. That eliminated these as a possibility because the way they path, they bounce here, here, and then they kind of spread out into 2 groups here. Not quite uniformly because of this over here. It's not a symmetric base, but it was close enough to where I definitely got good coverage. And then by the time they made their way down here to these cannons, they weren't as tightly packed, so I didn't lose 3 each per springboard. I'm not sure how many total I lost. I think maybe I lost 3 or 4 total to those 2 springboards. I with these loons over, well, with all the loons, I guess I got the clan castle pull. I lured them up top here, dropped my CC with witches to kill them. That's where I wanted my kill squad, because I knew as soon as they did their job, I would launch my hogs from here. No more defenses in this area. That would keep my kill squad 100% intact for cleanup. That's also where I dropped my king to complete the damage. Oops, crap. The perils of doing this live as opposed to using a screenshot. So thankfully that was it. We're there. So I'll go ahead and show this attack. Let's see. Let's erase all this stuff and we will watch this attack live here. So 4 each on the towers over there, 4 on that tower, 3 on the cannon, and it definitely looks like overkill at first, but as you can see, as soon as they make their way past that first line of defenses, they go down so quickly. If that's the problem with those level 5 balloons, you really just have to commit with them, because if you try to nitpick with them, if you try to descend in like 2 or even 3, it might not be enough, and if it's not enough, then I'm screwed on this attack, because it all revolves around taking out those double giant bombs. If there's something that is vital to the success of your attack, just commit to it and make sure it happens, whether it's a lure or taking out trap threats like that. And so as you can see here, they are gonna path completely away from all those bombs. Not a threat. Skeleton traps and just keeping them healed is really the only issue that I'm going to have with my hogs here. And this is pretty much over. So that's how you handle that base at Town Hall 8. I think we've seen some Town Hall 9 versions of that base as well that are very similar. A little bit easier at Town Hall 9 because of the level 6 balloons, but it can definitely be done at Town Hall 8 as well. Let's power through this one. Alright. Yeah, you can see them trip those doubles on their way through to do some cleanup at the end. Alright. And that is a Town Hall 8 holo attack. Alright. There you go, guys. Hope you learned something. I'll see you next time.